going on, guys? So it is Monday, and I'm on vacation this week. So I'm going to put out a video today. I'm going to let the young birds out later, but we're going to do a kind of a little bit in the day of Steve with pigeons on a day off, typical day off, when I actually have time to make a video and show you guys everything. So it's about 9 o'clock. I just brought the kids to school. And now we're gonna do the pigeon chores. So let's go. All right, so I just put baths out for the young birds. Most of them haven't even realized these baths are out here yet, but once I get in the loft and start cleaning, they'll come outside and they'll start taking their baths. So let's get inside and start cleaning. All right, so the old bird section's done. Actually, gotta move this. Old bird section is finished. It's all clean, swept. Same thing, gonna clean the waterers and the grit pots and move on to the old bird section. But I like a clean race loft. I like to keep these birds in good conditions because like I've said in the past, I think if you have a dirty loft, you're asking for problems. I'm not an expert, but you know, my grandfather cleaned his lofts every day. All the guys were buying birds from lofts you could eat off the floor. And I'd like to think that people like that know more than me. And they all believe in clean lofts. So that's what I do. Also, something that we do with the chickens that I started with the pigeons is I put on the outside here. This is First Saturday Lime. If you don't know what First Saturday Lime is, I would look it up. But put a nice little thing around the outside, and that keeps ants and stuff out. No ants and no crawlies going in there. I don't think it helps with flies, obviously, because it's on the floor, but the flies won't land on it. It kills anything with an exoskeleton. It's 100% organic, and it's safe around kids, pets, and fish. I even use it in my fish in my koi pond to help with algae, and does not bother the animals. But look it up. Works well. Even kills like lice and mites and stuff. But I don't use it on the birds. I use other stuff for that. But for the outside of the loft, we use First Saturday Lime. Keeps the bugs away. All right, off to the breeder loft. an advantage is when I'm done cleaning the lofts, dumping out grits and any spare feed and stuff in the bucket, I just dump the bucket in the chickens. The chickens eat all the grit and the leftover food. They scratch the droppings into the dirt. They help compost it. And then my wife will come in here and like shovel dirt out and stuff every few months and use it as fertilizer for her plants. But really nothing goes to waste here. The pigeons, I mean, you know, we refresh things every day, every other day with the grits and stuff. And I would feel a little worse about it if I was just throwing it in the garbage. But we're just giving it to the chickens. They're like miniature garbage disposals. So you can see the turkeys picking through, eating the grit and stuff. Any spilt food, so on and so forth. And then they'll scratch this all out into the ground, and in an hour you wouldn't even know I dumped this bucket in here. But all right, I finished the breeder loft. Now I gotta go and get clean waterers and stuff. So I refilled the waterers. The grit pots, I don't do this every day. This is like a once a week thing. I change the grit every couple days, and then on the weekends I clean them. So just soap and water. I know guys are big on Clorox. I just use dish soap. You know, this isn't you know, everybody has their own way of doing things. This channel is not how you should do things. This channel is how I do things. And I use dish soap. I know, like I said, a lot of guys use Clorox and bleach and stuff, which is fine. I just like to use dish soap and a sponge, and I just clean everything. But now I'm going to let these things just sit in the sun for a little while and bake, dry out real good, and then later on I'll refill the grits. I just did the waterers. The waterers I clean every day. I clean them every day with soap. Like I said, dish soap. And then I refill them. And I do everything in 1 gallon increments, so it's not a waste of supplements that go in the water. I know these things I think hold like 2 gallons, but I marked on it where 1 gallon is, and then I just fill to 1 gallon. And I change the water every day, and then the stuff lasts a little longer. I've actually contemplated even getting rid of these style waterers and getting those types that I use as a pick pot for a waterer also, so I can save supplements even more and just mix, make like a gallon of water for all 3 sections and just fill those up a couple times a day or as needed, and then not waste the supplements. But the problem is I'm doing like 3 different things. I give the young birds one thing, I give the old birds another thing, the breeder something else. So for right now, this is what I'm doing. But who knows? Maybe in the race season, I'll just start doing that for when young bird race season starts. I'll start doing that for them. I'll get one of those and I'll make a gallon at a time and keep it in the refrigerator in the house so it stays fresh, and then just filling up one of those as needed. But all right, everybody, I'm going to take a break for now, going back in the house. And in case you were wondering, cleaning all 3 sections and cleaning those took me a grand total of 45 minutes. So this is not a lot of time. 45 minutes a day, you could do all this. If you have a similar size setup to me and a similar amount of birds, if you have more birds, bigger lofts, more time cleaning. If you have less birds and a smaller loft, it's less time cleaning. But this is about 45 minutes a day with cleaning all of this stuff. Usually takes me about 30 minutes to scrape all 3 sections and sweep real quick. And then once or twice a month, usually once or twice a month, I'll do like a really deep cleaning where I'll go in there with a little spray bottle of Clorox. I spray the perches, vacuum really well, and it's like a deep cleaning. Usually once a month. If I'm feeling spunky, twice a month. But honestly, if you just scrape every day, it's less work. I mean, there was weeks where, the first year, that winter, I had COVID and I didn't clean for like a week. And I think it took me like 2 hours to clean one small loft because it was a week's worth of crap instead of just doing like 30 minutes a day, and everything's clean. And, I always say you make time for the things you enjoy. So if I have to, I wake up 30 minutes earlier or I'll go to bed 30 minutes later. But it's really not a lot of time to keep your lofts in order. And like I've said in the past, I really believe rodents are a problem. We have the chickens and the pigeons, so it's easy to get rodents. So to keep things clean, it helps with that. And I also have neighbors, and I don't think they should have to smell anything bad because we want to have animals. So they shouldn't have, unhealthy conditions right on the other side of the fence from their houses because we're lazy. So we try to keep everything pretty clean, consideration for the neighbors, for the animals' health, and for rodents, and for our health. The kids play out here, so I don't want to mess. But yeah, so this is done. I'm taking a break right now. I'm going to go inside, hang out with the baby, see if my wife needs a hand with anything. And then later this afternoon, probably around 4 o'clock, I'm going to let the first rounders out. So we're back. So we got the first round out here. It's 19 birds. They're much further ahead than the rest of them. I'm still trying to do everything together, but what I like to do is get these guys out and up, and then once they look like they're starting to come back down, then I throw everybody else out behind them and use these guys to kind of teach everybody to stay in the area. So I just put these guys out in the aviary, so we'll give them a second to settle down, and then we'll open it up. They're up. Grouping up is still a work in progress, but they're getting better. I intend on having them out almost all week this week. The weather looks like it's going to allow it. And a couple of doves. There's the majority of them, it looks like. Still a couple that just don't get it. A lot of them look like they're kind of getting it right. Just got to do this daily. It's been the biggest problem this year has been the weather. Just haven't been able to get the birds out as much. And I mean, I have a job, so just days where I just can't do it even when the weather does cooperate, but get them moving. They're getting better and better. Oh, the sun. I didn't realize I had you guys in the sun. That one black one. Way up there. There it is. Get them going. All right, stay tuned. They're following each other, the majority of them. Some are still straggling. I got a couple landed up there. Some of them are flying good. They're so close to getting it. Just got to get them out more. That's it. Now it's just get them out. But they're flying well. Every once in a while, I think they're going to do it. garbage truck is here, so that might keep them going a little longer. Like you see, every once in a while, I think they're gonna do it. And you get like one or two dopes that screw it up. I'm following a bird that's not one of my pigeons. And it's starting to come down. And this roof, I can't win with this roof. It's also warm out. All right, let me get the other ones out. There's all the second and third rounders. A couple of them went up there. Looks like I still got some flying around. Some of the first rounders. Yep, there's 3 or 4 of them still flying. And the bush. I didn't see where he went. Did he come out of the bush? I wasn't looking. I guess he did. Another couple of times out for these guys, and I'm chasing them all. It's time for everybody to fly. Just sitting in my chair now. They're all out. They'll start doing something soon. Like I said, another couple times out, they're all going up. Chase them all up. Get them moving. Something scared them, and they decided they're going to fly in a group. I guess that's all it took. Nobody's quite sure what scared them. Hopefully they do all right. There's a lot of newbies up there. I don't know what happened, but it worked. Stay together, guys. Tell them, stay together, guys. I got the kids out here. I really couldn't tell you what scared them. They just took off. I was in the loft setting something up, and I came out and they all just took off. But not these guys, just the ones up there. So good, something got them off the roof. If they can make it up there, they can fly. All right, is that a good rule, girls? No?
Yeah.
So we got one yes and one no. Who said no? How come?
I don't know.
And how come you said yes? Because it sounds good?
No, it's because they're always standing up there and never come down.
It's true. Well, they're flying now.
Hopefully they go out of the sad room and not that room.
They seem to have broken up now, but there was a good amount of second rounders in that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Sure. Well, the good ones will come back. I think the majority of them are around here, just flying in circles. Nobody went in. Yeah, well, that doesn't count. No, it doesn't. They're standing on the landing board.
Yeah, but the doors are shut, so they can't go in.
And 50 pigeons all over the neighborhood.
Look, some of them are on the roof. Look.
And who are you? That's a third rounder right there. Good job, buddy. Anything with a red band, snap band, is a third rounder. All the second rounders have various colors, just no red. But I don't have enough of one color, so it's a series of orange, yellows, greens, and greens. And some of them are still flying.
Daddy.
Just had a hawk attack. Cooper's hawk dove at him twice. But I was here snapping, clapping my hands and yelling, and it kind of, like I see, I got pigeons stuck in bushes. Landed on my deck. There's about 30 of them here, between 27 and 30, and about 20 up. Got out of Dodge. They're up high. There's the hawk. He's still there. All right, guys. So it's the following day. I intended on getting this video out yesterday, but that hawk attack kind of ruined my plans. Had a Cooper's hawk who dived at them twice. He didn't get any. The birds got a little dose of reality, but fortunately they all came back rather quickly yesterday. Probably within 30 minutes of it happening, they were all here. And then it took me a little while to get them down because they were kind of like frozen. But I had 49 pigeons out yesterday, and 49 came back. So the settling is going pretty well. Knock on wood, it continues. I have not lost a bird since that very first day when I was live, when I let them out and the hawk grabbed one. The Cooper's hawk grabbed one. I think I lost four or five birds that day because of that, which is really not terrible considering I had a very strong first round out for the first time and a hawk attack 7 minutes in. About 95% of the birds came back. But yeah, they're all here, and sorry I didn't get more footage of them coming down and stuff, but you guys know what it's like after a hawk attack. When that happens, it's just it's chaos for a while. Took me about an hour to get them all in, but really not too bad. I had all 49 in by like 7. I let them out at 5. Got them all in by 7. So even with the hawk attack, it really wasn't terrible getting them down. It was actually better than some days where nothing happened and they just were being rebellious teenagers. But all right, it's 6:30 Tuesday morning, and I'm gonna go finish my coffee. I'm gonna let this video download and then upload to YouTube and start helping out, getting the kids ready for school, and then back to my pigeon chores, gonna clean and everything, and then enjoy the rest of my day. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and until the next video.